Sis is like a very honest writer. Janae had a lot of like the cool, soulful, like, you know, harmonies and energy that I liked. But for me, like personally, why I wanted to write about those things was because at the time, not a lot of brown women were talking about things very honestly, like in music, like very few at least. And like it's either like we're making like very like, you know, things that are like direct odes to our culture and stuff like that. But I just wasn't hearing a lot of people talk about like, you know, like, I know y'all be fucking, like, it's fine.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, we want the next Justin Bieber to be brown, not because he's brown, but he's talented and happens to be, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's fire.
Yeah. It was cool because it was, like, a lot of young girls relating to it. I mean, most of my demographic is, like, young South Asian girls, just young girls in general, not just South Asian, but just young women who want something to, like, relate to, you know? Yeah. So I was just writing from my perspective, and I guess those people resonated with it.
No, absolutely. I think even for me, I resonated with it.
Slay.
Yeah. I mean, no, like, seriously though, it's like I saw, when I was like, you know, scrolling on YouTube, TikTok, whatever it may be, seeing like a brown girl talking about her experience. And it's not like peddling culture, it's just who she is. And her culture informs her. Like, that was special. Because I think,
thank you.
Seriously, because like I want like the 15, 16, 17-year-old like brown could be like, oh yeah, no, I do all this stuff too.
Yeah.
But I have to hide it. I'm scared to show the world I'm like this. And I think you being on that stage and letting people through the screen be like, no, I'm here. There's kids like you. And now we're in the screen. Now we're on stage.
Yo, thanks. Yeah. Damn, it's deep. Oh, yeah. Like, I remember being on a podcast earlier, and I think I said something like, oh, I was sneaking out all the time to see men. Yeah. And people were in the comments are like, how is this bitch alive? And I'm like, that's the thing. Like, your parents know too, you know? Like, they know you're going to make mistakes, and, like, they won't always be, like, forgiving maybe. And everyone has different relationships with their parents, but the reality is you're not alone, you know? Like, everyone's going through the same motions of, like, you know, navigating this culture in America and also just being in America. Like, it's weird. It's fun.
I think at first, like, maybe like the older millennials, right, that are desi, they're like, they felt like they had to choose between cultures. And in reality, we have something really cool to offer.
That's true.
Where people, I think, want to tap into us. And the way, like think, like, you're scared to have, like, your friend to come over because it might smell. Or, like, a wedding because you're scared that they're going to judge your culture, when in reality, it's just you. Because I know when my friends come to that wedding, they're like, why didn't you tell me to come? Yeah. Why didn't you tell me about this music? This goes hard.
Yeah.
And I think what we have to do, and what you're doing, right, is making brown kids feel sexy. And when they play your music, no, I rock with this. And they see that, and everyone's gonna rock with you because of that.
Oh, you know? Shit. I'm making people feel fire. I love that. That's exactly what I want to do. I just want to, like, make people feel like you're fire. Like, enjoy your shit. Enjoy where you come from. Like, enjoy us. Like, all of us are dope-ass people with, like, dope-ass ideas. It's only gonna get bigger and better. Like, this is just the beginning, too. Like, it's expanding. Like, our community's expanding. We're making so much room. We're taking up space to make more room for everybody else. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's how it should be.
And that's key. I think, like, what BET did is they created a space for their people, and everyone was rising through it. And rather than seeking acceptance from other groups, right? Now we have something. This is fucking fire. If you want to be a part of it, hop on board.
Yeah, because you're welcome. Like, I feel like sometimes when, like, communities are being fostered, there does, like, especially in, like, when you're first beginning to foster a community, there does become, like, these aspects of, like, exclusion and, like, not always letting everybody in the mix, you know what I mean? But I feel like that's not going to happen with, like, our generation, hopefully. And, like, with our community, I hope that it's, like, we're going to welcome, like, every type of person in our community and every, like, different aspect of them. Like, I just want it to be so, like, freeing for them, and just, like, I want to leave behind something that, like, you know, like, people are like, damn, if REHMA's, like, a queer brown girl and, you know, she didn't give a shit, like, I hope I can do that too. You know what I mean? Like, just do what you want.
Well, that's creating culture, right? There's a difference between being a part of something and creating something.
Damn, I don't think I created that part. But I'm a part of it.
Yeah, you're a part of it.
I'm a part of the creation. How about that?
Exactly. But, like, just being you on your stage is doing that. And
dude, yeah.
And, like, first generation kids, like, they're not galvanized in that way. And the beauty and the superpower of our community is that since we're first generation, we're a part of every other group.
So
like,
true, yeah.
And all we have to do is just welcome people and just be there. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Just hold space for them. Yeah, that's really nice.